Hello, and welcome back to the Pace Studio, live from Midtown Manhattan, New York City. Today we are excited to host Jeff Rosenstock, who has an excellent new record out called Post. Hi, Jeff. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thanks for having me. And what a beautiful neighborhood Midtown Manhattan is.
Yeah,
huh?
It's the best.
It's the greatest.
So he's going to play a few songs for us today, and tell us about the first song you're going to play.
I'm going to play a song called All This Useless Energy, which actually wrote when our band was doing the first record we did together, We Cool. And I don't know, I just kind of wrote like a bunch of it and was like, oh shit, it's a song. And then I forgot about it until like kind of just digging through old notes and stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah, that fucking song. I like that song. And yeah, cool. So then it ended up on this record. Thrilling stuff, right? And now I play it? Or now we talk for it? And now I play it. Darkness holds back in me to lose control. We wrestle it back and forth till lurid silence cuts through night with the scalpel for the light that bleeds through the margins and leaves me semi-conscious. I haven't found the rhythm yet to anchor down my life. I didn't know I needed one to hold me through the night. Ain't it great smashing through the interstate where we guess the futures of our current strangers? They're on their way to the doctor of the race. Grandkids of young 20-somethings and teenagers. I'm worried of abandoning the joys that frame my life. I damn this useless energy. Fucking song title. What holds me through the night? Oh, please. You're not fooling anyone when you say you tried your best. 'Cause you can't be your best anything when you can't get any rest. Oh, please, you're not fooling anyone when you say you tried your best. 'Cause you can't be your best anything when you can't get any rest. I am worried of abandoning the joys that frame my life. But all this useless energy won't hold me through the night. Won't hold me through the night. Won't hold me through. Won't hold me through the
Awesome.
Thanks.
So word on the street from what I've heard is that you holed away in a cabin to make this record Post. That
Yes.
is a great record, one of our best reviewed records of the month. We just published that on Paste. So can you tell us a bit about that experience of hiding away from the world and whether it's really that kind of Bon Iver fantasy that everyone thinks making a record in the woods is supposed to be?
It totally is. It's awesome. I have two friends, Kara and Pete, who have a double wide trailer in the Catskills, and yeah, I didn't have a lot of time over the past like 2.5 years to kind of like just sit at home and figure shit out, and I felt like I needed to go away, or else I was just gonna kind of keep working on other stuff. And they said I could go up there, so I like brought up all my like recording gear and just kind of set up there. Was writing for a while, and it was like the first day sucked because my car got stuck in the snow, like right in the driveway, like a bunch of feet from actual place I was going to. So I ended up just like carrying all this stuff in the snow and like setting it all up. And then once I did, it was like super peaceful and awesome and really nice. I just kind of like stared at the stars and drank a beer and played a synthesizer for a while. It was just like, yeah, this rocks. It was awesome. I think, I don't know. I don't know if I would have been able to make sense of any of like the notes and like jotted down ideas that I'd had over the last like year and a half musically, and also kind of make sense of what I was trying to say feeling wise lyrically if I didn't have like space to kind of process everything, which I think is, I feel lucky that I had that, because I think, I don't know, I never had that before, and I think especially like right now, nobody fucking has space to process anything, because there's just like terrible thing after terrible thing after fire after fire after fire that you're like, oh shit, how am I gonna put all these out? So, you know, it was so awesome to be able to just like have space and not really have to deal with stuff for like, I don't know, 6 days.
So you went off the grid entirely?
I took all this shit off my phone. I took Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and the web browser off my phone. I did that like New Year's Eve-ish as like a drug kind of bet with a buddy of mine. We're like, yeah, man, the internet is too much. And she was like, we should take it off our phones. I was like, yeah, let's take it off our phones. And then we took it off our phones. And then I kept it off my phone and then kept the internet off. I had like the New York Times app telling me all the terrible news every day. And I was like,
Sure.
Okay, that's cool. Not like a shout out to the New York Times. It's just the app I had. I don't give a fuck about them particularly. But yeah, like, so I had that, and I could text people, and I could like turn my phone into a mobile hotspot and turn on my computer internet if I needed to like look up how to record something properly, but I
Sure.
kind of stayed away from it aside from that. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
So tell us about the second song you're going to play.
So the second song I'm going to play, I've never played, literally not even like at my house ever played it with an acoustic guitar, so we'll see how this goes. But it's called USA, and it's the first track on the record, and it has a 3-minute ambient synth part on it, which was actually like the first thing I recorded in that house in the woods, like right after loading all my stuff in. It was just like, yeah. I don't know. Let's see what happens without ambient synth here today. Yeah, this song's called USA. Yeah, it's about wondering what people are thinking, man. There. Dumbfounded, downtrodden, and dejected, crestfallen, grief-stricken, and exhausted, trapped in my room while the house was burning to the motherfucking ground. I saw the sign, but it was misleading. I fought the law, but the law was cheating. Screaming for help, but somebody keeps on telling me to settle down. Please be honest, but tell me why's it down. Clerk at the mill tired and bored. We're 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 tired. We're bored. We're tired. We're tired and bored. 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 We're tired. We're bored. We're tired. We're bored. We're tired. We're bored. We're tired. We're bored. And do you I say? I do you I say? We're tired. We're bored. We're tired. We're bored. And do you I say? I do you I say? We're tired. We're bored. We're tired. We're bored. And do you I say? I do you I say? We're tired. We're bored. We're tired. We're bored. And do you I say? I do you I say? Whoa! Was it you? Was it you? Yeah! Was it you? Was it you? Thanks.
That was amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, really, really cool. So, like we were talking about, you were sort of semi-isolated while recording this record, but it's very much about, and that song is very much about the state of our country and kind of anxiety and how that kind of seeps into our personal lives. So I'm wondering, about a year out from that huge political shift that we all experienced and everything that's happened since, how are you feeling now and what's inspiring you now? Or are you just like not writing about that stuff, not thinking about that stuff?
I mean, it's impossible to not think about
Sure.
any of that stuff, you know? I think... I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like, I have hope in things, and then shit like the Grammys happen, where, like, the fucking president of the Grammys is a stupid, like, backwards-thinking dipshit and says women need to step it up. And you're like, oh, wait, no. Fucking, like, these idiots are still, like, in charge of all this shit. So, I don't know. Like, I feel like I have hope that people who are actively talking about this thing, I just hope that we could turn that this year into action and, like, you know, fucking getting every Republican out of every seat we could possibly get them out of in the midterms, to show people that we're not going to stand for the shit, show the people who like represent us that we need to be represented properly, because right now we're not. And I think it's been a year of like just kind of just feeling fucking dazed by it, you know? And I don't know. I feel like I'm ready to like brush myself off and try and like, you know, get up and start fucking fighting, you know what I mean? And not actually getting out and like actually doing things and trying to like maybe have conversations with people who are not on the same side and like get them to understand in a way that's not just like screaming at them. And also, I don't know, I don't know. At the same time, we have to fight Nazis. It's fucking crazy. But, I think we could do it because the alternative of not doing it is just be like, oh man, we're already so fucked, which I think is pointless and unhelpful and stupid.
Sure.
So,
I think the record is very hopeful in that way, where it's like you feel powerless by the larger things that are happening around you, but ultimately it's on you to kind of take that power and use it in your personal life and towards those things. So
yeah,
thank
you. I hope so.
Sure.
I don't know. It was just sad and wrote songs. but yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta, because if you just keep internalizing it, or I don't know, it's just turns all the destruction outside, also inside. It's bad. You don't want that shit. You don't need that shit. That doesn't help you at all, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not at all. I don't know. I don't know how anybody else is. I know how I am,
Sure. So tell us about the last song you're going to play.
It's a surprise. The next song is it's a song I really like by a band I really like called Rilo, Kiley, and the song is Portions for Foxes. And I played it one time at a house show at 538 Johnson 6 years ago. So for some reason, I think that I'm going to be able to remember it today. But we'll see. All right. What's the weird ones? Okay, cool. Tongue all week. I keep on talking trash, but I never say anything. And the talking leads to touching, and the touching leads to sex, and then there is no mystery left. And it's bad news. It's just bad news. But just being around you offers me another form of relief. When the bad dreams lead to bad dreams, and the bad dreams lead to calling you, and I call you and say, yeah! And it's bad news, baby, it's bad news. It's just bad news, bad news, bad news. It's bad news, that is bad news. It's just bad news, bad news, bad news. You're just damage control for a walking corpse like me, like you. Yeah, we'll all be the Porsches for foxes. And we'll all be the Porsches for foxes. There's a pretty young thing standing next to you. Yeah, she's real pretty and she's real into you. Now she's sleeping inside of you. And talking leads to touching, and the touching leads to sex. And then there
awesome.
Thanks. Now I talk like this.
Well, thankfully, no more singing for your voice,
That's
but
what
sad for
you
us
think.
because those were great songs.
Thanks.
And we loved
sang
having
the
you
whole way
here.
home.
Post is out now. Everyone should go buy it. Go fight a Nazi.
Yeah.
Go see Jeff Rosenstock.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for being here, and come back anytime.
Thanks a lot for talking to me and for having me.